How's it going, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 14 of Special Conditions, the podcast where we talk all things Pokemon in the TCG world. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Monday, November 18th, 2019. I am your host, Adam Tuttle, joined by my co-host, as always, Josh Brown. How's it going?
What's up, Adam? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. We're here to talk about Pokemon cards again, so you know it's a good day.
Oh, it's a great day. We took last week off to allow our episodes to catch up. We didn't want to keep overlapping recording and putting out new shows. So it feels like forever since we talked.
It does feel like forever.
Yeah. I mean,
since then, there's been like a massive wave of Hidden Fates restock between Walmart getting 1 million of the jumbo card packs and restocks of the tins here and there. And where Amazon had them Amazon had them for like $15 at one point.
Same with Walmart.
Walmart had them for $15. I would like Best Buy had them for $15. They also had the big Great Ball and Ultraball collections for $37.49. So if you were able to snipe those, good on you.
Yeah. Which they also stacked with a 25% off coupon for toys. So yeah.
How did you know that? I forget. You come from the Toys to Game for Games podcast, so you know a thing or two about toys.
I know a thing or two about saving money when it comes to purchasing collectibles.
Well, I just checked, and the bad news, they're back up to $50. So
well, that's probably because I bought a few of them.
Probably because you bought all of them.
What's going on,
Adam? Not too much. My mom flew up from Florida.
Nice.
She's going to be with us for a couple of weeks. So I thought it was just this weekend. Like I thought she was coming just for a couple of days, and turns out she's like, surprise! I'm staying for a couple of weeks.
How does your mom feel about
Pokemon? She plays it. She plays Pokemon Go. She desperately wants to learn how to play the card game, and it's like I've purchased the starter decks where you like they hold your hand every step of the way. It's like 230 card decks, and she liked that. She gets it. She understands. I don't think she'd be competitive. She would do competitive, but she likes to have fun. She knows that her children play it, and she knows that her grandchildren play it. So
that's cool. You should probably
she likes to be involved.
Show her this podcast, and maybe she'll learn a thing or two along with myself. And one of these days, we could have a competitive battle, me versus your mom.
All right, you're on. All right, Mom, you hear that? Calling you out.
Tuttle, coming for you,
Mrs. Tuttle. That's gonna be funny. All right, we're gonna make it happen.
Okay, perfect. Boy. Well, so she plays Pokemon Go too.
Yep. Yeah, she gets super excited when she gets a shiny. The last shiny she sent me was like a shiny Sneasel.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And she's always just like, is there an event going on? Like she's always confused as to what's going on in the game.
Right. Yeah.
But it's understandable. She doesn't listen to the other podcast.
Sure.
Lured up. So your mom, you're missing news there. Every week we talk about Pokemon
Also,
Go.
if you open the game, like the news kind of pops up and tells you what's going on.
Except for this week. Sorry to be too Pokemon Go-y right now, guys, but they literally put a newsletter that just said, go to our blog post. November's going to be lit.
Right.
And you're like, there's no info on this at all. It's like somebody was like, I put so much effort into that one article that you should just go to it. I don't want to put it on Pokemon Go. I just want to link it. So you have to go to the website.
All the information's there, and it was there like a week ago. So, I mean, for people that haven't seen it, click the link, go right to it. You see what's going on.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just really funny.
Yeah. It was a lot. It probably couldn't fit all in, there's probably some scrolling feature that they can't go that deep in information or something. Who knows, man? They're busy over there.
But yeah, since the last podcast, Shield and Sword has come out and is official everywhere. And it's impossible if you're trying to not spoil it to be spoiled, because I literally go on Twitter, I go on Instagram, it just everywhere. Just people keep leaking things, and I get the game's been out for 3 or 4 days or whatever, but like I still I'm only on the first championship battle or whatever.
Right.
So
when you say spoil, what are you trying to avoid being spoiled?
New Pokemon. I don't want to see new Pokemon.
So you want to discover those on your own for the first time? Okay.
Yes.
See, I have no problem
Like
learning about the new Pokemon like ahead of time. I think that's rad, and I know
see,
what to look forward to.
But I just know that when I played Black and White, that was my favorite part of playing it, and that's
sure.
I think I completed that game. I want to say, or at least I got to like the end and was just like, all right, I'm done. But it's
yeah, I mean,
like it was just seeing all the new Pokemon.
Right.
That was like the biggest thrill for me. And this game has not pulled any not held back at all.
Right.
This is full blown excitement every second, including seeing Delibird flying at you.
Oh my god, dude! I got chased by a Delibird last night, and it was horrifying and amazing at the same time.
I was blown away, but somebody had tagged me in a post where like saying it's not Christmas yet. It's not Christmas yet. And there was just a bunch of Delibirds flying after the character. And I was like, no, I wanted to have that experience for myself.
Finding a Delibird
but at least
is cool.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, I'm going to take a picture of me cooking and eating curry with Delibird because it's adorable.
Yeah. See, I, for me, like not knowing much about like for sure Gen 6 and 7, very little of 5. And like so not having this vast knowledge of all those Pokemon going into this game, I'm like every other Pokemon I run into is a new Pokemon to me. So I don't know if it's from this game, I don't know if it's from previous games. So like going into this one, like I wasn't afraid of spoilers of like new Pokemon for this generation because it's like, okay, I want to know what's specific to this game and what are older ones that I just don't know about. So I don't know.
Okay, I get that. That's going to make it a little bit more exciting for you, though, because, seeing... And it's having like giant Pokemon in the overworld. So like you've got like Pangoru and you've got like Vanillix and stuff. So it's just like seeing that stuff, chilling out.
I got chased by a Beware.
No pun intended.
Right.
What'd you get chased by?
Beware.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I was like, I'm out of here. You are afraid.
Well, see, I stood next to it for a second because I'm like, in the anime, he chases you. Mm-hmm. I just want to know if it's that fast.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's horrifying, dude. Yep. It's horror game-esque. I was like, giant teddy bear. That's adorable, but I'm still frightened.
5 Nights at the Wild area.
You're telling me, man. So much good Pokemon right now. Like we are in a
Pokemon heavy
bubble
thing right now. Yeah.
So good, man.
Because even so then to go into Sword and Shield, remember those TCG like 3-packs?
Oh, do I?
They're remember? At Walmart. There's a humongous display at Walmart. I know on our Instagram. Mm-hmm. I panoramic like took a huge video of it, and it's like my son's like, oh, that's a Sobble, that's a Score Bunny. He knows these characters now, and it's so adorable because he's like played the game with me. He's like, can I catch something? And I'm like, dude, catch whatever you want. Like I'm watching you. Like this is like a proud moment as a dad.
Yeah. So when does he get his own Switch?
Well, there's already 2 in the house, so he can play kind of if he wants to. Gotcha. Anyways, like it's not,
perfect.
And like literally, I think it's more or less his than mine. I'm only playing it because Pokemon's on it.
Sure.
He plays it. He plays Starlink all the time. So.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And then he also has a Wii U, and he plays Star Fox on that.
Naturally. Yeah, those 3-packs, man. I picked up one of each.
Now I've seen the larger V cards for Zamazenta and Zycan. Yes. Does that have any attacks on it, like with energy cost, or is it still blank? Yeah. Oh my god, missed opportunity, Pokemon! Come on, give us some spoilers.
I'm like 75% of. You know what? I'm going to text downstairs and get a picture of that because now that you say that, I can't be certain that I'm accurate. I don't like that there were 2 of the big V cards, but 3 packages. I had to buy one of each pack for the pin, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But now I have 2 of one of them, and that bugs me.
I get that.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I want one of each, but now I have a second one of them. And
even if it was like all 3 of the starters, like just on one card, just an image, it doesn't even have to be a like that was again missed opportunity. They could have made a 3-pack starter as a trio.
Yeah.
Similar to how Zaba.tv has like the all the starters as tag trios. on his
Right.
website. I mean, I know I think it's a different artist, or maybe I don't know. But long
Sure.
story short, use code Ketchum15, get 15% off your order.
There you go. Yeah, so I got the promo cards that come with them because, like, each box had one of each of the starters, but
And
there's
each of the start, yeah.
two different versions of each starter. So
So are you left with one of each that are the same?
yes,
Ugh.
no, I have like two that are doubles, and then one. So I have like two Grookies that are same, and then the other Grookey just a solo card, and so on and so forth. So I have 3 Sobbles, 3 Grookies, 3 Score Bunnies, but of those 3, 2 of which are doubles.
Okay.
Yeah, if that makes sense. So I had to like look through the packs to make sure I was getting all of the right ones. So I'd have both of each, but
You were hunting to see if there was like a gold one somewhere.
not quite. I just didn't want to
In the
like walk
starter
out
pack,
and
it had to be. No.
somehow not get one of the promo cards, which I don't think is possible, but it's very weird how they did these.
Yeah, and the Walmart stand was they were like doing Pokemon Pass for a trainer outfit for your Pokemon Shield and Sword. And then they also had like a stockpile of the pin, or not the pins, the evolution tins.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh, that's it's just a weird combination of things. And then they had
Yeah.
like a giant throw pillows,
Right.
like a body pillow.
I will say, Adam, the pin packs that came out, the best news about them is they didn't have booty packs in them. No,
What came with it?
one pack of evolutions, one pack of unbreakable bonds, and 2 cosmic eclipse.
Okay, that's not
So
bad.
I mean, evolutions is probably people's least favorite. But no Siege or any people seem to hate.
All right,
So yeah, I
that's
mean,
not bad.
could be worse.
But the pin packs are out, so go get them.
Yes.
Pick your favorite starter. Grab that one.
Okay, so I just got a picture of the giant card. It's a Zacian. How do you say it? Zacian?
I don't know.
Zacian? The
Zamazenta and Zyshan,
Zycian?
I don't know.
The sword
We
guy.
just butchered the name so bad.
The guy with the sword. Okay, so he does have an attack. It's Brave Blade.
But are there energies? Is there an
No
energy
energy.
cost?
No.
Oh,
It says 230 and it says during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. It says weakness, resistance. It doesn't show anything for those. The retreat cost has nothing.
oh my god. Okay, so yeah, it's not filled out. That's
No,
like, why would you give me a printed card that
because
has
it's
no?
giant and you can't use
Yeah,
it.
I know, but people collect the giant cards because
Yeah,
they're representations of the real card.
right.
This card has no attack cost.
Yeah. But you know the V rule, right?
Yeah, it just do take 2 extra prizes,
Yeah, yeah. So,
which is the
right,
same as like an EX or a GX.
right.
So just a different name, same mechanic.
So there's that. I'm sorry to just disappoint you.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
Womp womp. All right, let's move on to pickups of the week. So that's the music that goes to the. All right, yeah, we'll probably figure out something for that.
We'll fix it in post.
Maybe. So like I said, my mom came up from Florida, so we all visited my brother's house, and because that's where my mom's staying right now for a little bit.
Sure.
And my brother just has a stack of cards that are his trade to Trollin Toad. And
Okay.
I always like go there and I'm like, what's he got in this pile now? And so I'm going through this pile and I've got like 16 unique different promos from like the Sun and Moon era that like I don't even have. I'm like, where's this Executor from? I don't like, where's this Regigigas from? I literally don't know where this Regigigas is from, but I have a Regigigas now. And like there's like a Lycanroc, a Turtonator, and a Alolan Vulpix. Like I don't have those. So I'm like, I'll owe you something. So shout out to my brother.
Nice.
I definitely owe him a solid GX or an EX or something.
Sure. Well, he doesn't seem too bothered by the fact that he's hooking you up.
Yeah, but he's always like, you owe me. You owe me.
Oh, Just reminding you.
Yeah. Did you pick up anything cool?
You know what, Adam? I feel like I did. In all those packs, from those 3 pen boxes, we got the baby trio from the Cosmic Eclipse.
Oh, okay.
They're adorable. Just the regular, not the hyper rare, anything like that. But let's see. I'm trying to go to my Mind Palace and picture what other cards we got. Another GX Wishy Washy, I think. Does that sound right?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it was a trainer card.
No, was it?
Okay.
I feel like there's something else. Oh, we got a holographic Raichu from the Evolutions pack.
There you
Which is
go.
pretty cool looking card. I know it's not special, super. It's not a $10,000 holo Charizard from a Germany first edition box, but
Right?
something. I kind of like the Evolutions cards. Like the more I open them, the more like I know they're not like they're replicas of the first edition Pokemon cards, but like they're kind of cool. They're kind of cool. They have
They
a
really
weird
are.
feeling to them.
It's like when McDonald's had all those like Happy Meal retro toys.
Yeah.
Like you opening a pack of that is similar to that because you're just like, oh, I remember opening my first pack and getting that. Or
Except I don't. That's the funny part. Is like there's no nostalgia for it at all for me.
that's the worst.
Yeah, because it's just so I don't know why I like them. Just because
That
I guess
nostalgia is wasted on you. Because you would have seen those cards throughout
Yeah.
your history of just being alive.
Yeah, no,
Because those cards were kind of like everywhere.
no, I don't remember them at all, man. I was so big into sports cards as a kid, and I do not recognize Pokemon cards.
You were like,
in
I
the
got this Babe
slightest.
Ruth.
Yeah, let me tell you about my King Griffey Jr. So nothing ridiculously exciting out of those. I feel like I'm forgetting about something that was really cool, but I did pull something, which okay, I didn't actually pull it. Val did because all the great pulls come from her. Last night from Hidden Fates, finally got a shiny full art GX Darkrai.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's so cool, man. It looks rad.
I bet that looks nice.
Yeah, it's so that was the first one of those. It was a pretty cool pool. So, well,
speaking of Hidden Fates, here's a Cosmic Eclipse booster code really quick. The number 2 ZK. Sorry. MTDW2TTBNW. Good luck.
Look, everybody.
Open that up and
tell us.
Let us know what you get.
Yeah, I'm very curious by what people get.
But I also
Adam,
I also heard some crinkling from a pack there for a second.
Yeah, we'll get there in a second, Adam. I've been so busy with so many other things in my life. Like I've been opening Pokemon cards and just making this giant stack of code cards. And like I counted them the other night. It's an insane amount. I'm like, okay, I need to put these in. I need to read these. I will get. It's so bad. I have so many code cards I need. But
that's why I'm doing the 25 days of Insta Booster because I kid you not, and I'll probably just go live for a lot of them. But Monday I'll have like the proper recording. But it's just like I have a stack of 36 plus Cosmic Eclipse codes already, so it's like I don't need another 36.
But do you?
Well, I mean, I probably should. But they're going out to you guys
because we love you all. So that sound is a pack of Hidden Fates because that's what I do here. I got a code card because I'm not going to take this downstairs. MHGX7CRPKPHNQ. Code card. Good luck, everyone. Oh, Hidden Fates. I love you so
so we got a Chansey, a Caterpie, a Geodude, a Graveler. We've got a Lieutenant Surges. We got a Misty's Determination. And then we've got a Koga's Trap. And then we've got... What are the rare cards?
Last time I pulled a Articuno full art, so we'll see. We'll see if we can beat that tonight. Leaf Energy, in case you're wondering. We got Magmar, I don't remember you saying that.
Nope.
Scyther.
Nope.
Rockskrit.
Nope.
Pikachu.
Nope.
Jigglypuff.
Nope.
Ekans.
Nope.
Coughing.
Nope.
Cubone.
Nope.
Erica's Hospitality. Reverse Hollow.
Nice.
And Misty's Water Commands. Holographic.
Okay, so none of the cards that I said.
Nope, absolutely zero. You there's only 70 cards
Nailed
to choose
it.
from, and you completely bombed.
There's only 68 cards in the set. Nailed it.
Yeah. Good job, Adam. So, nothing exciting from Hidden Fates tonight, folks. Stay tuned. I will say, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I have an obscene amount of Hidden Fates just sitting around at this point. Still, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, Adam. But it's my birthday coming up, and I don't know if I should just do like a full-on just blowout of Hidden Fates on my birthday or something like that. I don't know. I need to think of something.
Okay, so when is this? First off, because everyone wants to know.
My birthday?
Yes.
Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yeah, 23rd. I know.
All right.
Late notice. And who knows?
Late notice.
This probably won't even get posted by the time it happens. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just saying I have a lot of Hidden Fates. Also, this Friday coming up, Adam, more Hidden Fates product coming out.
I know, and it's like I can't, I shouldn't, but I want to so bad.
Ultimate Premium Hyper Deluxe Super Edition
Hidden and Fates I've already seen them, like people getting them already. It's like, oh gosh.
Well, I already told you what's going to happen, Adam. If I get 2, I'm not going to need the physical items from both of them, and you could just get them from me for like super cheap. So,
okay, all right, that's doable.
Yeah, I need to get 2 though. I don't know how accessible these things are going to be. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Because I assume that every GameStop will probably just get 1. Best Buy might just get 1.
They have to be bigger than like the ball packages, right?
They look about the same size.
Okay, well, we'll see.
From what I've seen,
if that's the case, then like the Targets and Best Buys are going to have like 2 or 3, maybe, if that.
Well, you got to get there fast. Got to go fast.
It's a good thing I have Friday off, then, huh?
Get it? You're like, I've been preparing for this day for so long.
Oh, you have no idea, Adam. No idea, buddy. I have a question for you.
What is this said question?
Before we get into your card of the week, I'm curious about actually playing the game, right? Physical cards, playing against somebody. You've told me before that like it is preferable to have your cards in sleeves when you play, so you don't get them all messed up, right? Because you can't play with them if they're damaged.
Exactly. So if you do have damaged cards, it takes a turn for the worse.
Okay. So do you even sleeve energy cards?
Yes. Yeah, because then you'd know that you were drawing energy cards. There's so many cards right now that are all energy centric.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good question. So if you have a deck, it has to either be completely sleeved or no sleeves.
Correct.
I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
Has to be consistent throughout your entire deck. Okay, that makes sense. How do you shuffle Pokemon? Like, because to start out each match, you have to shuffle up your cards, right?
Yes.
Or sometimes, like throughout the match, like you're told to shuffle your hand or your deck or whatever.
Yeah, like Cynthia shuffle your hand in Basics.
Yeah. How is there a proper way to shuffle your? I'm assuming you're not shuffling like playing cards.
No, because that would bend them. People do that, but I highly advise against that.
Okay. So how do you do it? Like what's a proper shuffling etiquette for a Pokemon card match?
So what I do personally is I do like a 7-pile shuffle. So like when I start the match, I put like 4 in the top row, 3 in the bottom, and these are face down, so you can't see them. And then I just keep going like in a row, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because at the end of that, if you don't land on like 7, like as like the last card, right? I'm trying to figure out if that's right.
That doesn't sound right.
Hold on, I feel like I have to get hold on.
Because you only have 60 cards, right? So do you make 6?
Sorry, guys.
I don't know how 7
Ignore
have a
the all the card sounds. Yeah, right. I'm literally shuffling.
Yeah, no, I don't
while
think that's right,
while we're
man.
talking right
This
now.
does not sound right.
Right.
This is what people tune in for.
All right, so yeah, that's how I do it. I just do like seven piles.
And each one.
Yeah, and then you get to the last one, and that's on the
But that's not 60.
That is 60.
You can't divide 60 into 7.
What's 9 times 7?
49.
What?
Or 53. 54. Man, math. 63. 9 times 7 is 63. Don't listen to me. 9 times 7 is 63. Because 7 times 10 would be 70.
Okay, hold on. That can't be right. What is going on in my life?
Look, this is not a math podcast, folks, but I am very confused by Adam's math. I don't know how you
there's
would
36,
possibly get
36,
to it.
37, 39, 40.
Oh, boy. 9, 18,
Yeah, that's
27,
60. I have 60.
45, 54. There's no way you could have 7
well, then
even
it's not
piles
7
with
even
60
piles because you do 4 and then 3 and then you end on 4. So it's 4 times 7 and then 3 times 6. Right?
Oh, boy.
I'm trying to do the math in my head. It's not working.
No,
Okay,
not
so
at all,
7
buddy.
times... All right, so 4.
Yeah, if you ended
4
on the
times
4,
9.
you would get
4 times 9 is 36. Yeah. And then 6 times
The last
6
3
is
piles
36.
don't get an
No,
extra
okay.
card.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. But I have 60 cards in my hand, so...
So basically you shuffle like a maniac is what you're saying.
So what you do is you have your 7 piles. Okay. And then you take, like, I don't know, I do them like odd. So like I do like bottom, left, middle, and then bottom right. And then I shuffle those.
Okay.
And then I take the remainder ones and shuffle those. And then I combine them. And then I do like the middle, like, bridge shuffle, but like gently.
Sure.
So it's not like, because like I can make that noise, but that's not how I shuffle. It's kind of like a nice, they all just fall together.
So did you develop this method or is this a commonplace way of shuffling?
It's what I've seen and like kind of grown up with in the scene, if you will. I don't remember who started it.
That seems wild.
But like in the whole New England like area, it's just commonplace now because like we're all so used to it.
Is there a does anybody like watch you to make sure that you're shuffling the most you could possibly?
I mean, your opponent's supposed to do that, yes.
Okay. I mean, like, what if I just like took my 60 cards and just like did like a drop shuffle into my hand, just kept shuffling from top to bottom, just boom, boom, boom.
You
boom,
give
boom,
it to your opponent, and they have the option to shuffle. And if I shuffle your deck, if I shuffle your deck, you have the option to split it. So like that like I'm not messing with your deck. If that makes sense.
So you could recut the deck afterwards.
And like
okay. So if I shuffle in my hand, right, and I'm doing this, like, is there a time limit on how long you could shuffle or supposed to shuffle? What if I sit here for like 3 minutes?
You're asking a question that like you did not prep me for, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure that there is a time limit that you have to shuffle. I want to say it's about 30 seconds, as far as like when you do an action.
Sure,
like because that's
okay. So I'm sitting here, I'm just shuffling my hand. I'm moving cards front to back. I'm mixing them all around. I'm doing the thing, right? I give them to you. You're like, I don't. That seemed like a sketchy shuffle. I'm going to do it my way. So then, would you lay out my cards the way you just described in your 7 piles, like a maniac, and shuffle them that way?
But that takes up time. You have to be able to do that within the 30 seconds.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I gave you my deck to shuffle, is that what you would do with mine?
No, I would just mess around. Like I would shuffle them. My biggest pet peeve.
You only do that for your shuffle.
My biggest pet peeve is when I watch people. They kind of just have the cards face up, so like I can see them, and I can see that they can see them, and they're just kind of like. It's like, I know what you're doing. Stop! I can see you. Like, it just, it's not good when I see that.
Okay. So your 7-pile method, that's only
Yeah, that's what I do when
when
we're setting up for the game, because you have like a 3 or 4 minute window before like they actually like start the matches.
Right.
Depends on how many people are in the tournament, how fast they're trying to get through everything. But they usually, I think it's like 5 minutes for like setup, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, shuffling is something. I mean, because you want to be gentle with them, but you're also playing with these cards, so like it's tough,
Yes,
right?
maybe. Oh, so do you do you have a structure deck? Like you have
No.
what? You
No.
don't have like a physical structure deck? Okay. So that's your goal, is to pick up
My
a
homework.
structure deck. Well, you're going to need that in order to play.
Well, I'm working on my flex deck.
Well, I
right
get
now.
that. But what I'm saying is
I'm just trying to get a few more
what I'm saying
Charizards
is
to build my
I need you to
Charizard
get
deck.
60. Okay, then just do me a favor. Get 60 cards and sleeve them up, and then we'll do an Instagram live stream, and we'll just kind of like go in depth, and I'll show you like how I shuffle. I think that's the best way.
Okay.
I think I close on Saturday, your birthday, so
The sleeves just seem like slippery, and they also like seem to stick to each other.
well, that's the thing. If you break them in, they should be a little bit better. I know when you first sleeve things, they are like slippery to no end.
Yeah.
As Jason would say, they're
But
slippery
also
as all get out.
all get out, yeah. But they're also, staticky, and they cling to each other, and
Yeah, like I've
it's a
been rocking
disaster, man.
these executor sleeves, Alolan executor sleeves since Worlds, I think. And these are like they're still together. They're still in really good shape. They don't look like any of them have wear and tear. They're actually really nice sleeves. And also, I'm not brutal when
Do you carry your deck around in a trainer box?
I have an Ultra Pro like try thing where I like the top comes off, and that's where I have my deck. I technically have 2 decks in there, and then my bottom has my GX counter, my poison and burn counter, and all my dice, and my rolling dice, which is a clear 6-sided dice. But I have mine from it's like a Japan little 2 dice thing. It came with a Pokéball and then a Pikachu that has its face on the heads. Like it's still numbered and everything. Pikachu's on its face, so that's heads, and all the odds are Pikachu's tails. Like it's literally his tail. So it's like if you roll the tails, it's a tail. But it's still a clear 6-sided dice. So
do dice have to be approved to be
used, it's just a 6-sided die. And then I also have a minifigure of Delibird in there as like my little good luck.
For what?
But I also like this one, like, so those really cringeworthy small like 50-cent plastic Pokemon that they sell sometimes at shops.
Oh yeah.
So I bought like every single I buy every single Delibird I find.
You have to.
And so I sat down and I meticulously painted one, and that's what I carry with me.
Cool. That's your
my little luck charm.
Battle deck.
Yeah. Huh? So anybody that sees me out there, that Delibird, hand painted.
Get ready. Is it shiny?
No, I should paint one that's shiny. All the ones that are not painted, or all the ones that are like normal, those look like they're shiny, just with their like eyeballs in like the wrong spot.
For sure. Yeah, I think you need one shiny in the whole group, in the flock of Delibird.
Definitely, but that's what we'll do. Yeah. We'll definitely do like a live stream. We'll get together and shuffle some cards. But you need to first get 60 cards. That's what you can do with your Hidden Fates extras. Just put 60 of those in sleeves, and then just kind of get them together and just keep shuffling them. And by the time we do the live stream, they shouldn't be super slippery and gross.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Definitely.
I like it. All right, tell me about your card of the week.
All right, so this week's card of the week is Flygon EX from Dragon Frontiers. Ooh. It is a Delta species, so that is Pokemon that aren't technically those types, are those types in the card game. So like there's like a Feraligatr, and instead of him being water, he's electric. And then there's a Magnanium, and instead of being grass, is fighting.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, this is the set that I came back in full swing with in my first tournament back in the game, because I was with my friend Todd, and his girlfriend Shayna at the time, and we were like, oh, let's start a league. And it was just us and like a couple other people, and we're like, yeah, we'll get a tournament going. And so we pushed for a tournament, and here we are, all right, let's go, let's get to the tournament. And because we thought it would just be us, so many people came from nowhere,
Right.
like out of state, like it was intense. There were so many people. There was people playing on like the comics outside, because like we didn't anticipate 50 plus people. We were like thinking
Right.
maybe 10 max. So like the 2 spare rooms, like the hallway, everything was being used. It was brutal,
That's crazy.
as far as space goes. And my first tournament, I was playing with a structure deck that I added like some other cards to make it, a little bit better. And the
Right.
first card that I came across, because I got paired against the juniors, I'm pretty sure I told this story already before, but this card,
I think so.
is what really like made my love for this game. And like it, like, okay, so let me just give you the rundown of the card itself. So Flygon EX, Delta
Okay.
species, 150 hit points. It's a psychic type. It has a Pokebody, which, okay, I'll get there in a second. But it says sand damage. As long as Flygon EX is your active Pokemon, put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's bench Pokemon between turns. Or bench basic Pokemon between turns. You can't use more than 1 sand damage Pokebody between turns. And then it has an attack for 2
Okay.
psychic energies and 1 colorless called Dragon Pulse. It does 80 damage. And then it says does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it already. And then you don't apply weakness or resistance or anything. So this thing came out with a rare candy and introduced itself to me. And I was like, oh, that's really cool looking card. It's a little scary. I had a bench full of basic Pokemon, and they passed their turn after attaching an energy. All my basics took 10, and I was like, okay, this is weird. Like, he's not attacking me. I've got another 2 turns. Like, my attack only takes 2 energies or whatever. I forget what I was playing. I think it was Typhlosion or something. But so I attached an energy, and I'm like, I like hit it. I'm doing damage, but like my turn ends. All those Pokemon take 10, and then he attaches a double rainbow energy, attacks me for 70, and then all my Pokemon on the bench now are at 2. They also took an extra 10, so they're all at 3. In between turns, they're all at 4. I'm like, oh man, this is intense. So this card single-handedly like killed all of my Pokemon in like a couple turns. Because I think I had Cyndaquil. I want to say that they had 40 hit points or like something super low, and he just like knocked all of them out. And I was just like, looks like I lose the game. He took like 5 prizes in 1 turn. I was just like, oh man. But this
That's
card
crazy.
since then was like, I need that card. That's the one I want to play. And there was the set following that, I believe, was Holland Phantoms. I want to say it was Holland Phantoms, but they came out with a new Flygon. I don't remember what that one did, but basically it created this whole new archetype deck, and I don't know, just so many cool decks, and it was just a fantastic card all around.
Right. Is it still viable in
No,
today's
because
scene?
it's not in expanded, because it's black. That's black and white on. This is from before that.
Okay. So
No,
it's not even
not at
legal
all.
anymore. Okay, gotcha.
And so
Hmm.
it has an ability, or abilities have changed throughout the lifetime of the TCG. They've gone from Poke
Right.
Powers to Poke Powers and Poke Bodies, and now the difference between that is Poke Powers would activate either like when they came into play, or like every other turn, or like once per turn, and Poke Bodies just were active from the moment they came out. And so the sand damage
Okay.
was just automatic; it just happened. And
Gotcha.
now they've switched over to abilities, and so Poke Powers are activated, and Poke Bodies were active at all times, and abilities now are both like combined. Because like Marshadow says, when you drop it from your hand, both players let loose and they shuffle their hands into their decks, then draw 4. Others are like once per turn you can do this. Like I want to say it's Substrika. Once per turn, you can discard your hand, draw 4. It's still an ability.
Gotcha.
Whereas, so it's just the same thing, just they've encompassed it into one. Because it did cause a lot of confusion, because it was like, well, what happens first? My power, the ability, conflict.
Right. So are they going to run with that going forward? Do you think that now it's kind of like the standard?
Yeah, the standard's the abilities.
Going to be changed. Okay.
I mean, I haven't seen any of the Shield and Sword cards, so I don't know if they stuck with abilities or they're changing anything. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it, type thing. That's what they're doing with all the EXs, GXs. Because the EX, this is old.
Why did they switch from EX to GX?
I think they just needed something.
Just to make it feel fresh and new?
Because they didn't have to. They just did it.
Right. And now we got the V's.
Oh my god, the V's
coming up.
But yeah, this one says it's from 2006. So
yeah, 13 years ago.
Oh god, it's really been that long.
Ugh. Yeah, man. Time is flying by.
It's flying gone by. Time is fly gone. Puns. Oh god.
Oh boy. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I got this week.
Well, thank you for that little history lesson.
I don't know.
I like these old cards.
Honestly, like if I could go back and play in one format, it would be that format. Yeah.
Really?
There were so many cool decks, and like the more I got involved with competitive play, it was like there was other decks like and they were from like older sets, but it was taking me time to get those cards. But people were like, "Oh, I want the new cards. I'll definitely trade you all these old cards." And so I was like building all these crazy decks, and then they went out of format, like because I wasn't used to the whole rotation. And then it was like a slow roll to get back to where I was, but yeah, Flygon.
It's all cyclical, man.
But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and there was Flaridos. That was an insane deck. That was literally all about special conditions. And I know I've talked about that deck before. And oh man, that's what I played in 2008 when I went to nationals. The good old days. So much fun.
Well, get ready to learn V cards, Adam.
God. Well, if they're anything like GXs or EXs, we've already discussed them. We're just going to say it's a V card now. It's very much like an EX or GX.
Oh, Adam. I think we've done a show tonight.
We have done a show.
Yeah. This has been fun.
It has been fun. It's good to get back in the saddle.
I'm going to work on shuffling.
You better. I'm counting on you. I don't want the Instagram Live to fail us.
It might.
Well, the connection, who knows? All right, guys.
Why don't you tell everybody where they can find us?
Well, thank you guys first off for checking us out and listening to us, ramble on this far. You can check out everything we're doing at PokemonProfessor.com. You can check out specialconditionstcg.com. You can email us at specialconditionstcg@gmail.com, or you can leave us a voicemail, text, or picture at 732-835-8639. And remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal. Bye, trainers.
Good night.